I was thinking about this earlier. Imagine there's another planet somewhere, right? And on this planet, the people, they actually get along. They know how to communicate really well with each other. Now, they're all very different, but they respect each other's differences, and they know how to work together. Everybody has their own talent. Everybody has their own strength. And they work together as a unit to create great things. Now, on this planet, there's no such thing as taxes because they work together so well. If they need roads made, they know exactly how to do it. You know, there's a system. They're self-governing. They don't need somebody to stand up on a podium with a suit and tie telling them what to do. They got it all figured out. They know how to communicate. They know how to work together with each other. It's a beautiful place. On this planet, the soils are so nutrient rich that there's virtually no illness. So they have some of the most nutritious food on this planet. And their food is their medicine. If they need something, they have herbs and everything is all natural on this planet. They're one with nature. Now, of course, this civilization is far more advanced than we are. They can damn near communicate telepathically. Now, what would they say if they came here to planet Earth and they took a good look at the systems and the borders? Because on their planet, they don't have borders, right? Everybody is neighbors. So you can live halfway across the world and you can just go there freely. You don't need a passport. You don't need permission from the government. You don't need to pay toll. You just go. If you want to go live over there, you can go live over there. You can roam freely on this planet the way I guess you were meant to roam on land. You know? If they want to go to the sea, they can go to the sea. They don't need a license to go fishing. They don't need all these checks and balances. They have it figured out to where they don't over consume. And the world is abundant. There's nobody telling these people that they are running out of resources when they aren't. So they're actually so in tune with nature, the understanding is far beyond what we can understand here on this planet here. They don't need any policing on their planet. So they look at the policing on our planet and they look how it's kind of flawed. They look at the justice system and how it's flawed. They look at the pharmaceutical system, the medical system. They look at the political system. They look at all these systems that we have set up here. What do you think they're going to think? What would they say to themselves? They would say that this place is a prison planet. That's what they would say. They would feel bad for us. They would look at us and they'd say, wow, I'm glad we don't have to live like that. I feel so bad for these people. And they would ultimately want the best for us. If human beings here on this planet were to just realize how much innate intelligence is already within us, when we're not distracted by so-called authority figures and puppets and celebrities. These celebrities are actually nobodies. Puppets put up on a pedestal, and people, you know, they fawn over these regular human beings, mortals. And, you know, large masses of people look to these celebrities as if they're gods, when they aren't. They're far from it. Like, I think the true God is nature. If only we could look to nature to solve our problems, instead of looking to another human being as if they are the all-knowing, highest beings, you know, they put it in our faces as if they are very important when they're actually corrupt. So, you know, at the same time I'm saying all this, right? I don't think it's productive to actually harp on a lot of these things that go on in the world. I mean, all you have to do is go on any social media platform and you can see continuous streams of corruption from political leaders all over the place. You can see a lot of division being pushed. One side gets marginalized into a corner and the other side gets marginalized into another corner. And then they get ignited. It's like they light a fire under both of their asses and let them just go at each other. While, you know, there's certain groups of people that sit back and watch the divide and conquer tactic play out. And then most of the people that are caught up in it, they don't realize what's going on. They just think they're in it. They're rooting for their baseball team or their football team. You know, whether it's Democrat or Republican. You know, it's crazy because I feel like I don't fit in anywhere. I don't fit in on a social media platform that wants to ban you for every little thing that you say. And I don't really necessarily fit in on the other side either. I'm just an individual. And I'm seeing everything in this world through a perception that is actually, it seems like a rare stance to have. When you have hyper accentuated people on either side. It's like, I don't know. It's like I feel like I stand above it. And I wouldn't want it any other way. I don't know, maybe I'm like a chameleon. I can understand both sides without agreeing or disagreeing with either of them. In my opinion, that's a powerful position to be in. My internal state is not affected by whatever's happening with any side. So it's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, if you ask me. I think it's a good idea to, whether it's weekly, monthly, or daily, to reflect on your biggest realizations for the month, or the week, or even the day. Have a spot in your notebook where you write these things down. Do the same thing with your wins. Your personal wins. Feed that winner effect. Write it down. Write things down that are going to feed into that winner effect so you can escape out of the nonsense. There's nothing better than putting yourself in a better position in life. Because a lot of times, like the reason why I mentioned a lot of this stuff, a lot of the distraction that we see, is because it prevents you from actually getting to that level that you need to be at. It prevents you from getting to the level that you truly want to be at. Because think about it. A lot of this stuff is actually just a full-on distraction. 24/7. We'll wake up, pull out our phone, right? And be distracted right away. Be distracted from the purpose that we want to get to. And then once again, we get blindsided by it when we walk by the television set. And then, you know, it's constantly just pouring on. You got, you know, other people talking about it. The other day in the parking lot, well, over the summer, there was this funny thing that happened, right? It was around the time that Trump was, I guess, see, I don't watch the news, but I guess he was indicted with 34 felonies or what have you. I don't pay attention to it. But anyway, this guy comes out of his car and he goes, Trump just got convicted, 24 felonies or whatever. And he looked at me and he said it. And I said, huh? I said, oh, I don't watch cartoons. And he just looked at me like, And then I guess he was on the phone with his wife or something. His wife told him. And then he starts talking again. But I'm just like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't watch cartoons. I mean, it's cool if people want to do that. I understand it. But to me, it's a waste of time. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, anything that takes attention away from what I'm trying to do in my life is actually an assault. It's an assault on my attention. It's like a thief coming and sticking its hand in my pocket and taking my money without me noticing. And if I see you and I notice you taking my attention out of my pocket, we're going to have some problems. So, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear bullshit. I don't want to hear it, dude. I don't want to hear it from any side. When the other side starts to talk crazy about whatever they're being programmed with, I don't want to hear it, dude. It doesn't make sense to me. You know why? Because it doesn't make dollars. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. I'm about my money at this point in my life, honestly, dude. And if we're going to talk about WWF on the screen, that's not getting me paid. I can understand. I mean, if we were commentating on it and we were getting paid to commentate on it, then yeah, it makes all the sense in the world now, doesn't it? But if we're not commentating on it and we're not getting paid to do it, what is the purpose of it? So, I don't know. Just be you. Because I'm going to be me. That's the beauty of being an original human being. And we're all flawed to some degree, unlike the people on this imaginary planet that I thought about. We all have our little micro traumas, or whatever you want to call them, our shortcomings from the way we were brought up, things like that. Some of those stories I'll get into on other videos. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're all just trying to make a better way. That's it. So that's why it's important to just get to the next level, no matter what level it is. Notch up every day. Just move up a little bit. Write down your wins for the day. Something as simple as, oh, I worked out this morning. I worked out this morning. I wrote in my journal too. I ate healthier today. I chose not to go for the poisoned food in the grocery stores or in the fast food restaurant. I chose to make something healthy today. Hey, I created a piece of artwork today. Hey, I actually was singing today. I turned on some music and I started dancing. Those are all wins. It's therapeutic, man. So that's it. I just wanted to record a little video, just some random stuff. I thank you guys for even watching this video, and I appreciate every single person who watches my video. And if you're on here and you make videos too, I'd love to check out your videos, man. Because great minds think alike. So, if you're a creator just like me, leave a comment in the comment section. I would love to meet you. All right, until the next one, peace out. We out of here.